Hey Pisces, you're very welcome to your March 2019 messages I have for you guys. So this is Sun, Moon, Rising, and anybody else has been guided here. Thank you so much to my regular viewers and subscribers. As always, I send you so much love and gratitude for the support. And if this is your first time checking out one of my readings, you're very welcome to the channel. My name is Steph. So guys, I love when hitting the like button really helps the videos grow. I love getting your comments and emails, so continue to do that. And also sharing and subscribing is absolutely wonderful, guys, and I'm so much so grateful for that. So let's see, guys. One card for career and life purpose. One card for love, emotions, and relationships. And one card as spiritual advice. Happy birthday as well, guys. I hope you all are having a wonderful birthday. The Eight of Cups. So Aries also got this. And I was hearing I think it was Scorpio moving on to something better here. So the Eight of Cups represents the fact that you're now emotionally checking out of a situation. You've invested a lot of your emotion into this. But it just wasn't what you thought it would be. It's not bringing you emotional contentment or happiness at this time. So let's get some clarifiers on the life purpose and career, some on the love, relationships and emotion, and then on the spiritual advice. So we do have the deck card, and I did just do Aquarius, and their message really was about endings being new beginnings. There was an energy vampire in their midst. People just aren't good for them and they need to cut the ties here. So this is about moving on from the past, new cycles, a new direction, letting it go, releasing it, and exactly moving on. Now this is the theme of March. And obviously, guys, we've had a difficult January and February. And when we hit Aries season, it's really the beginning of 2019. But when you have your solar, the solar return is the beginning of your year. So now is the time to definitely release the old, the things that no longer serve you. So career and life pad is Seven of Wands. So this represents exactly what I just said a moment ago with the Aquarian message about energy vampires, feeling like you need to defend yourself. There might be people that don't agree with you, or a lot of challenges and obstacles and hurdles that you had to overcome, internal and external. Conflicting energies. So there was a need here to move on. But once you've moved on, you're actually achieving a higher standard. You are on higher ground here. You have the upper hand. You are raising your vibration. You are setting your boundaries, and you're standing above the rest here, standing out from the crowd, doing your thing, and creating those boundaries, clearing and shielding your energies regularly, guys, is very important. So this has been clarified by consistency. So this is consistency, positive energy, dependable, and fulfillment. So as soon as you've raised your standards, as soon as you raise your vibrations, you will have people trying to come in to challenge you or test you in some way, shape or form. So stay consistent in terms of your boundaries and your standards. Don't waver, don't descend for anybody. The angel card aura is showing in my head, which is you are flying high right now. This may threaten others, but don't descend, because others will follow. Others will be inspired by your example. So don't lower your standards to comply with anybody else or to fit in. You have got the upper hand and you have an advantage here, and it's important to stay consistent in your boundaries, in what you will and won't accept in for yourself and for your relationships, for your career and life path. Sorry guys, I had to pause the video to get a drink. So we have the High Priestess here in your emotions. And there could be absolutely a link to a Virgo, because they had underlining energies. And this has been clarified by the reunion card. So this tells me here that with the High Priestess, she is very intuitive, psychic. Some of you could be experiencing psychic downloads. At this time, you might be delving deeper into your spirituality and your spiritual gifts. Also trusting in those gifts that you have. Some of you could be exploring mediumship, because this is the polarities here of the shadow and the light within all of us, and the ability to rise above that, to look at things from a higher perspective, from a higher mind. And also the High Priestess is somebody who observes her environment and the people in which she's interacting with. She uses all her senses to feel, to listen, to trust her inner knowing. So if there is somebody popping up here, because the reunion card does represent loyalty and honesty and love and friendship, it says don't distrust people if they haven't given you a reason to. Do you know, like, not everybody is the same, guys, and this is a recurring message for many of the signs in the month of March. So don't paint everybody with the same brush, but then again, allow people to earn your trust. Give them the space and time to do that, but also use discernment here, and your intuition is telling you, your psychicness, your inner knowing is telling you who you can and cannot trust, and you need to definitely believe in yourself at this time. You could also be connecting with somebody who is very spiritual. There could be a Cancer or Piscean person, and they have a higher mind, a higher perspective, and a lot of knowledge that you can learn from. And if this is the type of person, you can trust them, because they're coming in as a supportive, honest, loyal energy for you guys, which is brilliant. And being your own best friend here also. So for your spiritual advice, you have the Four of Pentacles and you have the Lord card. So the Lord card does represent the fact that if somebody is trying to dictate your life, lord over you in terms of what you do, what you think, where you go, who you're with. If somebody's trying to cause you restrictions in your life, you can't ignore this anymore, because you can see the horse nudging him. So it's about our obligations, our priorities, and tending to our obligations and priorities, but also prioritizing ourselves and prioritizing the work that we need to do to grow and evolve. Nobody said it would be easy, guys. Moving on, walking away, creating boundaries, growing and learning through relationships, establishing trust it's not easy, and nobody ever said that it was. So your crown chakra, your heart chakra, and your root chakra is being highlighted here. There is something that you absolutely need to let go of. This is either a belief about yourself, a mindset, an object, a relationship, material items in your home. It's springtime, guys, here. I'm in Ireland, so spring clean, clear out your energies, clear out your home, your car. If you have an office or a workplace, clear the energies and release anything that does not serve you. And if attend to your priorities and responsibilities, but don't allow somebody else to dictate to you, an authority figure trying to keep you stuck in some way. That's not what you want at all. Release in the month of March, guys, the deck card, the moving on, releasing the past, letting go of things that no longer serve you, internal and external, raising your standards here and taking a step above the rest is absolutely wonderful for you guys. So let's see what the John Holland Psychic Tarot for the Heart would like to add to this message for you. I'm hearing listen, but when you need to listen to their body language, their tone of voice, the way they act and respond, pay close attention to all these things, and that will be great insights will be coming from that. So change your focus. So this is the 5 of Cups, guys, in the normal Rider-Waite deck. So the 5 of Cups does represent the fact that somebody is crying over spilt milk, looking back at things that you cannot change. Remember, guys, the Serenity Prayer, and I think it was Scorpio that this was also a message for them. So you could have Scorpio in your chart, or remember the Serenity Prayer. There are some things that you cannot change, and ask the divine and your spiritual team to give you the strength to change the things that you can and to know the wisdom of the difference. So now is the time to shift your focus into past forward movement, forward trajectory, by following your keen sense of intuition, by keeping your boundaries consistent and having consistency in yourself, in your life, and then you will show people exactly how they need to treat you and show up in your life if they want to stay. So let's get the soul lesson card for you guys. So guilt is actually after coming up this way. So I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. And this is absolutely the 4 of Pentacles. And I do feel like that now is the time to release unfounded guilt. Maybe you feel obligated or responsible for somebody. And you're not responsible for anybody else's happiness, and you cannot be kept stuck in a situation that is ultimately unfulfilling and isn't for your highest good. So don't allow people to guilt you into doing things. Don't allow guilt to prevent you from walking away, from moving on at this time. So guys, I didn't do this for any of the other signs, but your reading is after flowing so well and the message is so clear, that I feel like, because the other readings went on for 18 to 20 minutes, guys, but there is a sense of consistency here that you need to embrace. So I'm going to get the book and I'm going to read this card for you for the full message of it. Okay guys, I paused the video and grabbed the book, and now we're just looking for it. Maybe I should have looked for it before we have it here. So disappointment, loss, shift, appreciate. Some disappointment and sadness are inevitable. How you deal with it determines the quality of your life. It may be that you've recently experienced a loss, perhaps the end of a friendship or a failed romance. Maybe your family isn't providing the support you need, or you regret decisions you've made. A number of situations can cause unhappiness. When relationships don't turn out the way you expected, it's natural to feel upset and hurt. However, it's not healthy to remain in that state for too long. When this card appears, it's time to put those sorrows behind you and shift your focus to what is good and positive in your life. Appreciate the people who love you and your ability to give love to others. Take stock of what brings you joy. Taking charge of your own happiness is key here. Focus on what you have and are thankful for, and attract more of the same. So guys, thank you so much for your time. I wish you a very happy birthday. And if you would like a private read with me, do check the description box. Have a wonderful March, guys. Take care.